turn around, the three people, it's not land or nothing. Just behind me, about 2 inches, right behind me. I didn't hear any, the car sound, the hood sound, the hoop, and the top. Nothing. Just I hear something, boom, and.
The finale of Police Story was shot here in a Hong Kong shopping mall. It saw Jackie and his stuntmen compete among themselves to perform the most dangerous stunts possible.
Okay, I want a stunt guy do some stunt in here. So this why I punch the stunt guy, then he just go down, down, down. The bad guy goes, then I have to go to shortcut again. So from there to jump to the escalator. When the shooting day comes on, then I stop the escalator, do without moving. Then I jump once, then once moving, and with all my boys to catch me. Listen, everybody knows that's a pretty strong. It's a metal. It hurts when you're falling down. It's a different pack. It's a pack with a metal pack. The metal is like a ruler. It's all we put one by one. Then give it a kick. Then why we not go this way and go this one? Because this one going down is more safer, and this one is more dangerous. So we decided going this one, and after he going down and bouncing, bang, 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 hurt a little bit, but it's I think it's a great stunt.
The final stunt caused even Jackie himself to think twice.
I'm pretty scared. So I standing there once, I was looked down. Nobody up there, just by myself. I mean thinking. Then I just said, Jackie, I can do it. Jackie, I can do it. Then suddenly I hear rolling. Huh? I said, what? Rolling? After I hear 12 camera, with the high speed. Then I said, oh, I'm gonna die. Then suddenly on the screen you can see I'm yelling. After I yell, ah! But right now I'm standing here, I look back, I don't know how I do it, really.
The finale of Jackie's film Who Am I is set here in the Dutch city of Rotterdam. A major fight sequence is to be shot on the bare roof of a 27-story office building. Jackie and his team have to apply all their creativity to stage a lengthy combat scene in such an empty environment. While scouting the location, Jackie examines various ideas, only some of which will be included in the finished fight scene. The most obvious aspect of the location is its height. On most Hollywood films, planning for such a scene would take place in a production company office with elaborate storyboards being drawn up. On Jackie's films, the planning is done on the actual location, with the storyboards being drawn inside the minds of Jackie and his team. Their location scouting is almost as dangerous as the actual filming. Together, Jackie and his stuntmen devise a sequence in which the combatants will do battle at the very edge of the roof. As they do not have access to either green screen facilities or a ground-level mock-up of the roof, this will add a very real element of suspense to the action. The team also try and make use of some of the permanent features of the rooftop. For example, the wind from a powerful ventilator system inspires Jackie to choreograph an exchange of blows right on top of it. This section of the fight will combine his trademarks of action and comedy. Jackie plans to have his opponent's tie be blown up and around by the wind. Jackie then seizes the man's tie to keep him in range for a rapid-fire series of punches. Seeing this, a second opponent takes off his own tie. The powerful wind also gives Jackie a chance to strike an heroic pose. This kind of shot gives the audience a chance to catch their breath before the next round of action. The wind also powers this weathercock. Jackie, still looking for ways to use the existing environment for the fight, considers ways in which he can use this as a weapon against his attackers. However, this is one idea that doesn't make it into the finished film. Besides making use of the existing aspects of their locale, Jackie and his team introduce props that might logically be found in this environment. For instance, the fight makes use of some bags supposedly filled with cement powder. In fact, the cement is edible corn flour. It makes a strong visual impact as it flies off the performers' clothes and hair. The flour has to be painstakingly brushed off after each take and just as carefully reapplied, which makes for a time-consuming process. Having solved the problem of how to best use such an empty location, Jackie and his team turn their attention to choreographing the fight sequence itself. It will see Jackie take on two foes at the same time. This brings into focus one of the problems the team faces. Most martial arts experts are not trained in the kind of complicated film fighting choreography that is the specialty of Jackie and his team. Dutch performer Ron Smorenburg has impressive kicking skills, but no experience in shooting this kind of action scene. This means that Jackie has to choreograph the most spectacular fight possible while trying to ensure that he doesn't get kicked for real. Teaching Smorenburg the necessary sense of timing and distance to ensure a safe yet dynamic duel taxes even Jackie's patience.
No, not stop. Now, you just remember you think. You have to watching me. If you come too close, see, I'm go this way. You have to find out. Ready, action. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't chase me. Boom, boom. Then, boom. See, everybody looks good. Then coming one step. Boom, boom. See, come here. Listen slowly, carefully, watching. Action. Bang, bang. See? Bang, bang, bang. See? The distance. Bang. Shot. Bang. Shoot, 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 shoot. Bang. I'm not scared. And the rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. Coming very nice. Action. Action. Action! 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 Okay.
Though Smorenburg's ability to execute the required movements improves, he still proves unable to execute certain sequences with the correct rhythm. For one section of the fight, he is replaced by an Australian Jackie Chan stunt team member who performs with a kind of speed and timing that Jackie demands. The team apply some unconventional methods to execute some of the more complicated aspects of the scene. In one sequence, both Smorenburg and a stuntman play the same role in one shot. Smorenburg delivers an initial kick, then backs off to let a Jackie Chan stunt team member execute a close-quarters combat sequence. Sometimes the team come up with choreography that is humanly impossible, so they come up with a non-human solution. Here, a stuntman delivers a series of kicks with the aid of a fake leg. This kind of trick has risks of its own, as Jackie finds out.